Take a deep breath. This is message 412 in day 66 in the 8C challenge, 2/3 of the way there. And this message is dedicated to Wim Hof. I have 7 fundamentals I write out in my journal every morning. It's a checklist of sorts to remind myself of the most important foundational practices. If I'm not prioritizing these, it doesn't matter what other successes I may be achieving or striving for. Number 1 on this list is breathing. A good deep breath is one of those unsung pleasures in life. We rarely think about it. Maybe when you have a bad cold, it rises more to your consciousness, but for the most part, we take breathing for granted. The last couple of years, I've tried to pay more attention to my breathing and studying it. I mentioned Brian Johnson recently. You can search for his Optimal Breathing 101 class, which was my introduction. I also recommend Wim Hof, Herbert Benson, and Richard Brown. If you search any of those names with the word breathing, you'll find plenty of info. Why is breathing something to be conscious of? We have a parasympathetic nervous system and a sympathetic nervous system. The parasympathetic system takes care of the rest and digest side of things in our body, while the sympathetic is there for fight or flight stuff. In short, relaxation response and stress response. We obviously need both, but modern life has thrown us into a near constant arousal state with our sympathetic nervous system working overtime, which leads to all the stress and dysfunction and burnout that we don't want. Dr. Rob Gilbert, he's a big proponent, by the way, of breathing exercises. Dr. Gilbert gives the illustration of working out with a dumbbell, but only exercising with your right arm. Today, we all have a beefy right arm, sympathetic nervous system, and a scrawny left arm, parasympathetic nervous system. Our breath is the fundamental way we can flip the switch between relaxation, parasympathetic, and arousal, sympathetic. There's a nerve that runs from the base of your skull down into your gut called the vagus nerve. It is the thing that sends signals throughout your body that everything is cool. There is more detail to go along with this, but for today, try this. Close your mouth. Take a deep breath through your nose that pushes out your stomach, and then slowly breathe out longer than it took to inhale. Try that for a minute. You just switched the dumbbell from your right arm to your left arm. Try some of those searches I mentioned if this interests you. Your parasympathetic nervous system will thank you for it.